Welcome to another episode of Games in Life. I am Crusader, and this one is about KVK. 0.75 on a level 2 Griffin. Come on, man. Alright, now that that's out of the way, check that out. 11 million points on my KVK. We did well as a guild. Had fun. I think that's most important. I got my solo 3 done pretty quickly. Found a couple unsuspecting castles and went in and brought the hurt. One of the things I like to do, which is really unconventional for me, because I kind of preach that whole be conservative in your attack, stay safe. I like to time and jump hits without any scout during KVK. And this is like a 65 castle maybe, or a 55 million castle. And it ain't the smartest thing to do, but man, is it fun. And sometimes I just get so amped on the, I got to get my score, I got to get my points, I got to get my points for KVK. I kind of throw all caution to the wind, and with reckless abandon, I go out there and well, I hit people, I attack, because it's a war game. That's why we have troops. This guy here suffered a little bit, but it was good. It was fun. And that stuff I love to do. I get amped. So we were in KVK with 149 and 145, and we spent a lot of our time in 145. There's a lot going on right now here. We're trying to take a castle, or a fort rather, and that smoking castle right there just capped a 200 and maybe 15, 20 million mite castle. And down here, we've got some kind of skirmishing going on down here with this 560 million mite castle, kind of causing a little more anxiety for me than I care to have. So this is really what's going on here. At this moment, the guy who lost his leader sets up a rally to the guy who took his leader. And our Fatal Nation leader, Bonticune, sets up a rally to go after the guy who just lost his leader. Like I said, I am absolutely in a hazy fog, because this 500 and some million mite castle has really got me spooked. So I'm trying to figure out how many troops, what my composition should be, so that I can send it to the rally so we can get some more points. And I believe that this rally, when it does hit, puts me at 60 million kills. Holla! All right. I don't know what my makeup is going to be. I'm confused because I don't know how many T3 troops to pad my T4 troops. So I think I finally figured it out. I get it going, but when I look at the actual rally, I'm looking at the rally against our guy. And so it looks like there's like 2 minutes left. And so I'm trying to be calm about it, but as you can see, I just missed everything. I mean, luckily I got my troops off, but I wasn't following very well at all. The dude ports away, and in a second, we'll see that the rally hits. But like I said, I'm looking in the wrong spot. There it hits, and we must have carpeted the heck out of this rally, because my troops, their walkback time was right around 58 minutes. So I'm thinking, wow. Well, at the end of the day, we send a partially full rally, I think 1.6 million, and we hit them pretty good. We don't lose too many. I think everybody lost between 4 and 8 million, and I think I lost about 5 million T3 infantry. And we had a good time attacking, but like I said, I was so flustered. I just didn't know what was coming, what was going. We ended up holding the fort for most of the day. There may have been one or two little incidences, but I wasn't on for them. I did find, however, this guy, 215 million mite, I'm rounding up, with a leader on a R5 resource node in the Wonders area. I look at his gear, and to me, that's a good gear. And I'm no gear check guru, but it's good. So I send it out over Guild to say, hey, anybody want to hit this guy? And a couple of the other guys, Ajax and Agent, are like, oh, why don't you hit it, man? You can do it. You got this. And I'm like, all right. So I go and set up my castle to hit. I pop a 50% buff because attack buff because like I've got it, so why not? I changed my phalanx to cav because I'm hitting infantry cav. So at the very least, it's going to be wash, and then my archers will be behind to take out, whatever's left. Anyway, I pop in as quick as I can. I set everything up, hit attack, and the 12 seconds from the time the troops leave my castle until they hit, I am like absolutely just shaken like a leaf on a tree in a crazy windstorm. I had nothing to worry about. I'm like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, and I get the victory. And it's a good victory. It probably could have been better. I don't know. He was in a ranged phalanx, I think, and I was in my cav, but he had no range, so I don't know what the dynamics are in that situation. I don't know if I would have saved troops if I went infantry. But at the end of the day, that particular hit gave me a couple mil points, and I was well on my way to surpassing my 6 million goal for the day, which I kind of usually set myself up. I'd like to get 6 million per KVK, and depending on what happens. But it was a good hit, I think. I lost 13, wounded 20. I sent 173k of his T4 into the infirmary. So I'm not going to say at the end of the day again because I already said it. Anyways, it was fun. It was good. As KVK draws to an end, we try and take a fort. And here we are still in the same fort that we were at the onset of my video here, and still in 145, and nobody challenged us. And it's kind of frustrating because I like a good KVK battle. I like to get messy, get dirty, good, backyard brawl, if you will. And I don't know. I think KVK needs to be looked at a little bit because I think, with the disparity of might in castles, you got 300 might above, and those that are below 300 million might. I think it throws the game off a little bit in terms of KVK because it becomes a fort holding event and not a lot of action. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps it's just our little KVK trio here at 149, 145, and 150. But I noticed a lot of the castles that I was scouting, I'd say less than 10% had anything in them. And I was scouting everything probably 130 and below, 140 and below. It didn't matter. If they were close to me and they didn't have a shield and they had a guild, I threw a scout. And there were a lot of them that just had there were a lot of vacant empty castles, or a lot of castles with wounded soldiers. And I wonder if this is a trend that's going to continue to happen with KVK, or if there's something that can be done in order to alleviate it. And I'm not saying cut, people some unreasonable slack, but perhaps maybe more troops don't die when there's a larger disparity between attacking castles and defending castles. I don't know what the answer is. I just know it's kind of frustrating to go around and not have any troops to hit. So there we are, Fatal Nation. We have occupied Comet Fort. And with that, the wonder has ended. As a guild, I think we did fine. We didn't have our best KVK, but our kingdom won, and that's always fun because you get the the node 5 wars. If you, I don't know, node 5 wars. They They sometimes are more active than the KVK. Anyway, uh, Fatal Nation 100,000. It's not our best, but it's good. Stay safe, you guys, in game and in life. Cheers.